Hi friends, it's Ms Susannah from Go Bananas Dancing. Welcome to another movement story time. First, we'll read our story. It is one of my favorite all-time books. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance, and it's by Giles, Andreae, and Guy Parker-Rees. Do you know this one? It's a good one. All right. Giraffes can't dance. Ah, fantastic! Looks like the monkeys can. Giraffes can't dance. Here is the giraffe. His name is Gerald. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. My goodness, look at him. He fell right down. Ouch. Oh. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Look at him, he's not looking so happy, is he? The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Look at them all dancing. Pretty fantastic. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. See the chimps, the chimpanzees, right? The monkeys. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. It's not very kind, is it? I wish they'd be more kind to him. Do you think giraffes can't dance? Really? Let's keep reading, see what happens. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Doesn't look very happy, does he? So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. I hope this story gets happier. Oh, look at this. Does he look happier? He does. Right, I see a little bit of a smile. What's he looking at? There in the sky. Right, the moon. Huh. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. See the cricket? Ever hear them at night? They chirp. This picture is fantastic. Look at that. Love that. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. The sound sounds of the outdoors. I love being outdoors. Do you? Yeah. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. I think he's dancing. What do you think? Look at this! He absolutely is dancing. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Have you heard that before? Cried? He's not crying, right? You can see he's happy. Cried just means he's really yelling. I am dancing. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." So giraffes can dance. Awesome. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. I just love that. I love the moon. I love moonlight. So, my friends, I hope you enjoy Giraffes Can't Dance. You know that the next part of movement story time is the movement, right? The dancing. So here's what I want you to think about. What if you were like Gerald the Giraffe, going to the jungle dance, and it was your turn to dance? What dance would you do? Here it is, right? The jungle dance. All those animals come to watch you dance. What would you do? Have you ever been in a show? Yeah or no? Have you been to watch a show? Maybe you've seen one on TV. It's really fun to be in a show. Ms Susannah has been in a lot of shows. Ballet, jazz, hip-hop. Well, just one hip-hop. I'm better at ballet and jazz. Modern, lots of modern dance. And even some Latin dance. I've done Zumba before. Have you done that before? That's fun. So I want you to think, what dance would you do if it were your turn to dance at the jungle dance? And I'm going to think too. I already have some ideas. There's a dance I just learned. It's a new one to me. And when I read this, listen to the swaying grass. Swaying made me think of this new dance I learned. And remember, it said Gerald's neck was swaying, gently swaying, right? Swaying back and forth, right? Or the grass swaying back and forth. I'm going to teach you a dance that involves some swaying, and you could actually do it with other people in your family too. Or if they're busy, let them be busy. You can just dance with me. So let's get to dancing. Think about what dance you're going to do, because that comes next. All right, I'll be back, friends.